Howdy, y'all. Thank you for joining me today. This may or may not run right starting out here just because, yeah, I just figured I'm about to play it. Might as well record it, see if I want to keep it. I enjoy playing it anyways. I'm going to play it anyways. Just see if y'all want to see it. So I made a video where I show the stuff I mix in and how I mix in everything from encounters and whatnot and why. And it's a long video, but if you want to watch that, I'll link it down below to let y'all kind of see that one. But I'll kind of talk about some of the stuff as I see it revealed here. But we're going to go ahead and dive right into this one. It's already set up. So I used a randomizer. It's a nice randomizer that I have on my iPad. It lets you even put in the custom cards. So if you do encounters and stuff like that and you want to mix in everything, you can literally say it's custom cards and it'll let you randomize and do everything for that. So I don't think anything weird popped up per se from the expansions and encounters, except for like what I talked about in that video, which is all over here, but I'm sure we'll see some stuff. Let's move into it. So the one I got randomly is Divide and Conquer, and the setup difference is it has me already separate these out by their classes, shuffle them. And then, just like with the other, what I talked about in that other video, I do play with these obstacles and stuff like that. They go into the hero deck. I put 2 in each of them so that we could still have some stuff. That's usually way more than I play with. I usually play with 8, I think. Well, I say way more. I usually play with 8. That makes it where there's 10 things I could possibly run into that are in these. There's 2 in each deck randomly. And then, only difference I play with is one that I was playing with because I don't like the way the Master Strikes could just barrel over each other. So I do play with one I used to play with, and I found someone else online who plays with it, where I already took out 5 random cards after making the deck other than the Master Strikes. I took out 5 random cards. They're up here at the top. And when I hit the Master Strike, instead of playing another card from the villain deck, I'll do the Master Strike, and then I'll play one of these cards up here. But because I play with this deck, with the horrors, pain upon pain, it does mean I could roll into some nasty Master Strike after Master Strike after Master Strike, because that has it right after I do a Master Strike, I play another card from the villain deck. And then since I play with the Buffy rules, and I consider that the dark, going extra dark, triggers a Master Strike, that could do some stuff too. So, like I said, I'll try to I'm going to be just kind of playing. I'll try to explain the differences and things that I play with as I run into them, but for the most part, it's just more of you can kind of see it, and if I feel like it's something that I need to talk about, I will. But let's go ahead and roll into it. I've already done my shuffling. I always do anytime I play a deck building game, I shuffle my deck 100 times. It's just, I don't know, it's just something weird. I feel like 100 gives me a good shuffle, and then I'll shuffle at 50, every time I need to reshuffle. But anyways, let's go ahead and draw my 6 cards. And since I play with the horror, I do play with one thing that makes the game easier, and that is I basically don't do a villain card from the villain deck on the first turn. So I feel like it's like a turn of, hey, let's try to get something accomplished or done. Alright, so here we go. So I have 1 attack, or 1 strike, and usually I'll keep these considered in my hand. I just kind of lay it out so I can see everything. So I got 2 strikes there, got a recruit there, and then the rest of these are interesting things. Like this one ain't gonna matter, so I'm just gonna treat it like a normal. This one's nice because I do not have a victory point pile yet, so this will give me my recruit, and then I always just add these whenever I have stuff I need to remember, so that gives me an additional attack. And then the recruit I'll put over here. Alright, so standard field issue tells me to draw a card. The next time I trigger a class special ability this turn, I get +2. Probably not going to trigger any special abilities on the first turn, so I'll just play that to draw a card. Of course, attack is useless on the first turn. Drew another recruit. So I basically have 4 attack, and 4 recruit. I mean, I like the Winter Soldier. I played with him a lot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and recruit the Winter Soldier. Put that in my discard pile. There's the 4 recruit already spent. I have nothing to spend my attack on, so those just go away. That all goes in my discard pile. Draw my next 6 cards. Oh, I forgot to refill this, actually. And I guess I could show the cards I recruited. I recruited the Winter Soldier. Lets me draw a card. And Man Out of Time is a nice ability because what Man Out of Time allows me to do is, if I can trigger that, it stays out instead of going to my discard pile, and then I play it immediately at the beginning of my next turn. So, kind of nice. Alright, so drew my new hand, but now we need to do the villain deck, which right off the bat we have a Master Strike from Big Trouble in Little China, so I put that up there. This is going to say I have to play this, so we do the Master Strike. I just put it sideways so that I remember to play it. So Master Strike, each player in turn reveals a red hero or gains 0 cost hero or wound from the KO pile. So I do not have a red hero, but there are no... See, gain a 0 cost hero or wound from the KO pile. I've only played against her once, so, and it's been, like I was talking about, it's been about a year since I've played, so the way I see it, there is no heroes or wounds from the KO pile, so nothing happens. So the Master Strike happened. I have to play this. Because the Master Strike happened, I have to play another card from the villain deck because of Pain Upon Pain. So this is a Scheme Twist. This Scheme Twist is Twist 1, KO all heroes in the headquarters. So boom, 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 boom. And then fill those. And because a Scheme Twist happened, I would assume it just goes underneath. I have to put one of these of 6 or lower on the bottom of normally the main deck because a Scheme Twist happened, but I guess I get to choose which one in this case. I'm going to put Polaris on the bottom. No. Sorry, taking things back, but I want to do it before the reveal. I'm going to put X-23 on the bottom. Yes, that's why I was thinking, because I want to try to get me some more Winter Soldier there. And then now we got to play the other card because of Pain Upon Pain, which puts a Doombot Legion into play. Alright, so we go ahead and get to do my turn now. Okay, so we got 1 recruit, 1 strike, 1 recruit, 1 strike, 1 recruit, 1 recruit. 2 strike. If I want, I could use my shard that I start with. This is because of the Buffy expansion. Buffy starts with 1 courage token. I treat them like the shards from Guardians of the Galaxy, so I get to start with 1. Can defeat the Doombots, which lets me start culling my deck. Well, I'm just going to do the 4 recruit for now and get me my another Sniper's Nest. Oh, there's the ultimate. Probably not going to be able to afford that. And I'm not going to waste it. I like to save that for recruit when I need it in a pinch. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On to the next turn, which is the villain's turn. We have Resurrected Madeline Pryor. Oh, it doesn't push that over. So by the end of the turn, I may pay 3 recruit. If I do, shuffle the trap back into the villain deck, then play a card from the villain deck. If I do not do that, it becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. Ugh. Which, this one, most likely what's going to make me lose is not going to be the inevitable thing. It's going to be playing 8 twists. So if this one becomes a twist, then, man, that's just getting me closer to, since I've already got 1 twist that played. I'm going to go ahead and put this dice here to remember the number of twists, since I've been throwing them in the KO pile. But so I've got 1 twist played already. So I'm going to have to probably pay that, unfortunately. We will see what comes up on my hand. So here we go. I have 1 strike. I have 1 strike. I do not have one of 6 or greater, so that's just a regular recruit. Regular recruit. Regular recruit, because I have no victory pile because of this jerk. Jack Burton mediocre hero gives me another attack. And then this says draw a card. The next time I trigger a class special ability this turn, I get +2 attack. And that just gives me another attack or strike, however you want to look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 strike. I had the 3 recruit to shuffle that back in, unless I want to get the ride the magnetic waves. I think, unfortunately, I got to shuffle this in and play another card from the villain deck. That card is really annoying because it makes me... I'll go ahead and just let it happen. Man. I mean, I want that Winter Soldier, but I don't see myself being able to get it. Yeah, I think I actually used the recruit to get Ride the Magnetic Waves, which has Soaring Flight, which means it goes on top of... No, don't go on top of my deck. Technically, it goes on top of my deck. I always just got used to putting it on top of the deck. And what it means is, basically, really, it goes to the side. I get to draw my 6 cards, and then I get to add this to my hand in the next turn. So I'm just going to put it over here. I already used the 3 recruit. So that is going to trigger and KO a bunch of stuff. I got the 5 attack. I guess I could do Doombot Legion, but man, I ain't drawing any of my special cards. What if it's both my special cards right on top? I guess we got to do it anyway, so... I'm going to use 3 to defeat the Doombot Legion. Oh, but that also makes my card weaker. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to use the attack. Yeah, I am. I don't know why. Yeah, it makes that card, but let's get to culling. Let's hope I don't get screwed here. I do not. I get to choose to get rid of one of these. I will get rid of the attack or the strike. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, put the other back. So I just put that right back. All this goes to my discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that don't go away. Oh no, we already know it's going away. I don't know why I was thinking that. Oh well. Alright, so this trap becomes a scheme twist. It takes effect immediately. So a second scheme twist just happened, which KOs all of these. Refill the HQ. And then we go on to the beginning of the next turn, which is another scheme twist, which number 3 still just KOs all of these. Alright, so I talked about it in that other video. I put these in there to test. If they get revealed, I just move it to the side. So in this one, if I gain at least 3 honor or victory points from a source other than a test, I can pick this up. That's kind of cool. We'll put it up there to hopefully remember it. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And I would have had to do it. I don't get a choice. One of these would actually be on the bottom. I would have chose that one. Try to keep it in here as long as we can. So this one technically would have been on the bottom. So this one would have actually gotten KO'd with those. I mean, that would have got revealed. That's all it is. Just now this one will be there instead. But now we did another scheme twist. We just KO'd everything, so something else needs to go on the bottom. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do this one. There we go. Okay, now we can actually play. But now we're in the dangerous thing, because now every scheme twist that happens is going to knock out one of these stacks. And since there was 8 in the starting and we had the extra one, it means 9. That means the odds are I'm going to lose that way if I lose, because then when all the stacks are knocked out, evil wins. Alright. I need to get some big damage going here, and it'd be nice to be able to get these, but we're already missing one of the 7 heroes specials, because the problem with Morgan Le Fay is she has Chivalrous Duel, which means all 7 of the attack has to be from the same person. So really I need to be doing X23, but we'll see. Alright, we got a recruit, we got a recruit, we got a recruit, we got a recruit. I'm just playing all my starters. 5 recruit. I'm not able to trigger any of these, but I definitely have enough recruit to get something that's a starter. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to trigger any of these. I was just seeing if they had special abilities that would make it to where I could trigger them. I'm going to play the Sniper's Nest, which says draw a card. There's my other Sniper's Nest. I should have remembered that. So now when I play... Ooh, do I want to play immediately? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, 8 recruit. I'm going to buy the Infinity Formula of Mockingbird. So I have 1 recruit left. So I'm just going to leave this like that to remember that I have 1 recruit left. Oh, we got to reveal this. And then I'm going to go ahead and play the other Sniper's Nest, which lets me draw a card. So I got to shuffle. Alright, so let's draw that card. Drew my Infinity Formula. So this one says I draw a card, and then I send 2 cards from the Shield Officer stack undercover. What that means is I get to take these. It's a new rule for me, so let me actually make sure I do it right. Yes. So it means I get to take these 2 top cards and I put them in my victory pile. And they count as a victory point each. But in the case with the Infinity Formula, send 2 cards from the Shield Officer stack undercover. Then I get +1 recruit and +1 attack for each 2 shield levels I have. Okay, so I'm going to have a running dice just to know, because shield level is equal to how many of the symbol and or it counts each card. So like if I would have beaten something that says it's Hydra, then that would count 2 as a shield level. But my shield level right now is 2 because of I have 2 cards in there. So I get +1 recruit and +1 attack for each 2 shield levels I have. So since I have shield level of 2, that means I get 1 recruit and 1 attack. And then I drew this one, which gives me another recruit, but now that I have a victory pile, doesn't give me more attack. So I have no more, so I only have 1 attack. That ain't gonna do anything anyways, but I do have 4 recruiting. But I guess if not, this at least lets me hopefully trigger my man out of times. And I do want to remember, I normally play these weird like that so that I don't forget, because this is going to get to man out of time, which means I get to play at the beginning of my next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Adamantium Footballs. Means I have 1 recruit, 1 attack left. That ain't going to do anything. This stays because it plays. It's a man out of time trigger. I draw 6 new cards. Just the rest of my deck. And then we play the villain, which is Lady Deathstrike. She doesn't have an ambush thing, so we get to go on to our turn. So first thing I do on my turn is I play this, which gives me 1 recruit. and draw a card, and I have to remember that I play a black. Now, I'm not going to put that in my discard pile right now. The way I look at it, I'm still playing out the card, so technically it is not in my discard pile yet. Okay, so I draw the card, and then now this goes in my discard pile, and I have played a black card. Unfortunately, I just was hoping to be able to trigger some stuff, but that did not happen. Alright, so recruit. Recruit if I have 6 or higher. I do not. I would get another recruit if I did. Well, let's hold off on playing that. And like I said, I usually lay these out, but if something tells me, and I haven't spent it yet, if something tells me to play something from my hand, I treat these like they're in my hand. This gives me an easier way of looking at it. I am going to play this one right now, though, which is draw a card. The next time I trigger a class special ability this turn, I get +2 attack. I drew a card. I'm not going to be able to trigger an ability. This is not 6 or higher, so I will go ahead and play this now, and then play this now. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Adamantium Foot Claws again. So that's 3 of my recruit. And like I said, I play with these mixed in there. It goes up here. If I activate a belief, which I can't do. Oh, and there's another lead. Take no damage during a strike phase. So that means when a master strike happens, I have to not take any wounds. I like that man out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and spend my last 3. And my 1 courage I had started with to recruit the other sniper's nest. 4 attack is not going to let me do anything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. We have a master strike. Go ahead and put these like this, so I don't forget to do them all. Each player in turn reveals a red hero or gains a 0 cost hero or wound from the KO pile. I don't think there are any 0 cost wounds or heroes in here. We will double check. Oh, there is one. That's right, because of the Doombot Legion. So I gain that one back. Alright. Play. It's a scheme twist, which in this case I have to knock out a whole stack. I'm gonna knock out this stack. Just flipping through it to remember if they're no. Alright, so that stack's gone. I have to choose another one of the stacks and do the move a card to the bottom thing. I'm going to choose this one. Master Strike again. So, let's do the Master Strike. There shouldn't be any more in there. So even though this says just take no damage during a master strike, it still can only be done on this is still the same turn. So all that's going to happen is I get to activate this once. I have to do it a second time to be able to do the thing again. So that kind of sucks. But activate a belief. Anything's going to happen unless I start beating these guys. By the way I play with the house rules I play with. So I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off any of these leads. Master Strike happened. Now let's go ahead and see what happens. Is Typhoid Mary. She has an ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses a 3-cost hero from it. Typhoid Mary dominates those heroes. It's got to be a 3-cost hero. No! It's one of my attacks and one of my good cards. So she dominates my adamantium foot claws. And then play another card, which is another Sisterhood of Mutants. Ambush. Selene dominates all the 0-cost heroes from the KO pile. There are none. And then... this is getting out of hand real fast. So, gotta recruit, gotta recruit, gotta recruit, gotta recruit, gotta recruit. That's all I'm doing. I have any chance of beating Morgan Le Fay. I think I need to grab all these adamantium foot claws. So there's 3 of my recruit. And I got 2 recruit left. I'll just go ahead and get a sidekick. And oh, what am I doing? Haha. Draw those. So I draw 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see what happens on the villain's turn. It is a Scheme Twist, which goes to 5 Scheme Twists, which is knock out a stack. So I will knock out this stack. This is the one I'm not really messing with. You know, I probably should have. That would have been my big attacks, but I think my attacks are going to have to come in order. Since she has Chivalrous Duel, it means it has to be all from the same hero, which I got a feeling is going to end up being X23, so I need to start getting these X23 cards. That was a Scheme Twist, so I have to put something on bottom. I like all of these. I already know what's on the bottom of that one. I guess I'll just do that anyways. There we go. There's only 2 cards left. That's the reason I knew what was on the bottom. Let's play this out. Okay, I got a strike, I got a recruit, I got a recruit. I'm going to play Infinity Formula, which is draw a card, send 2 cards from the Shield Officer stack undercover, so 2 more cards, which makes my level 4, and then I get +1 recruit and +1 attack for every 2 shield levels, so I get +2 recruit and +2 attack. And I got another strike. I've got another Sniper's Nest here, which is draw a card, and it's going to trigger the man out of time. Which gives me that. So we're going to do some trickiness here. So there's 1, 2 recruit, 3, 4 recruit. And we're going to take the Healing Factor Genome. And then we will play Adamantium Foot Claws, which has the X gene of the yellow card, so I get to draw a card. And then I play Soaring or Ride the Magnetic Waves. I don't have a red, so that ain't gonna do anything. It just gave me some more recruit. We need more of these, so we'll go ahead and spend that last 4 recruit for that. Clear your deck, discard it or put it back. And I'm just gonna leave this out here so I remember that technically it does stay out here, so that I have to play it the next time. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a waste. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I beat Typhoid Mary, which gets me my Adamantium Foot Claws back. This is in that middle, so according to Buffy rules, it moves me to the light by 1. Also, the test I defeated said defeat 1 of 3 or higher. Typhoid Mary is 3 or higher. She didn't have a fight ability to make sure. Yep, that is all my, well, not all my attack, but all that I can use. Nothing else is going to help me. So this all goes into my discard pile now. Draw my cards. And then let's see what happens here. It is a Master Strike. Goodness, we're just getting through this deck. So, oh, we gotta do the Master Strike first. So I know there's still no zeros in there. So go on to this next part, which is a bystander. So Celine captures a bystander, Herbert the pig. And then the next one is a scheme twist. Go to 6. I'll knock out this stack. Down to only 2 stacks left. I have to put one of these on bottom. Somewhere. This is going to help that one card and to the draw, so we'll just go here. Okay. That's actually better anyways. Alright, cool. So now we get to my turn. We have to play Sniper's Nest off the bat, so I get 1 recruit. I draw a card. And then this goes to the discard pile now. And I have played a technology card, which we'll go ahead and start it off right off the bat with another Sniper's Nest, which is going to give me another recruit. It's going to let me draw a card, and it mans out of time triggers. That was not what one of those did. Oh, technically, this finished. I went to the Master Strike, didn't take any wounds. I play it 2 ways. I usually play it either I get to defeat the Mastermind for free, which is what I should do, but that just seemed too strong to me on these leads. So I'm just going to do it as you get to draw a card because I did something, which is a Chain Scene Warrior. Sorry, just playing all these out. Should have read my cards. That would have triggered then. Well, I should still have a yellow in my discard. I do. So I will play X Gene. Since I have a yellow, that lets me draw a card. Alright. Then I will play the standard field issue, which is draw a card. The next time I trigger a class special ability this turn, I get +2 attack. I'm going to go ahead and play the sidekick. Well, do I want to... Actually, I'm just going to play Sniper's Nest to draw a card. It triggers Man Out of Time, which because I have I finally get to use my standard field issue special ability, which is I get +2 attack because I triggered a class ability now after playing that. The reason I was looking is I want to see if... Oh, but of course, then again, if I draw Adamantium Foot Claws, I'm not going to have any way to trigger. So I'm going to spend 3 of my recruit to get Man Out of Time. Or Bionic Arm, sorry. Bionic Arm. Now I'm going to play Sidekick, which lets me draw 2 cards. Okay, so draw my 2 cards. So draw something else. Well, this might lead to it. We're going to play Sniper's Nest, which lets me draw a card as it mans out of time. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 of my recruit to get Battle Staves into my discard pile. Then I'll play Adamantium Foot Claws, which lets me draw a card. Let's reveal this. That gives me 4 recruits, so I'll get another Battle Staves. Just save that, because that's another Man Out of Time trigger. Not enough to defeat the supervillain, which is what I need to start doing. I think that's the reason I started playing with the leads, to defeat the villains. So in cases like this, where you just can't get the deck to cooperate, at least has a way to where you have a chance of winning. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Problem. The reason I can't defeat her is she has Silver's Duel, which means they all have to be. All the attack has to be only from 1 hero, and I only have 4 from 1 hero. So, but we got 10. That's enough to defeat both of these. We'll defeat Celine, which gains us Herbert the Pig, which lets us gain, says Courage Token, which is a shard. And then that was 3. Then we'll spend 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, more than enough, to defeat Lady Deathstrike, who has a fight ability of KO one of my heroes. Don't really need so much recruit anymore, so we will KO that. Alright. All this goes to my discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is a Scheme Twist. Which means the next Scheme Twist that comes down, we lose because it's going to knock out a stack, which will be our last stack. It's the only one we have to recruit from. And then, because I'm in solo, this has to go on bottom, and the next one comes up on top. And then it's our turn. So I still have a yellow in my discard pile, so we will do Adamantium Foot Claws. We will play Bionic Arm, which will trigger a man out of time. Here's where I do a count. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that says there's 2 there. But I think we will. So we will do the Infinity Formula, which will let me draw a card. It's a starter, yeah. And then send 2 cards from here to my victory pile, which puts my level up to 6, which gives me 3 attack and 3 recruit. I'm gonna be able to defeat her. That gives me nothing on the Berserk. I can KO a wound. My hand or discard pile, I don't have any. Oh wow, no, I am not gonna be able to defeat Morgan Le Fay. I think I'm gonna be, well, no. It says it has to be all from 1 hero. I mean, I think this is already a loss. I'm just playing it out because I like to play the game. But the problem is because I play where you can only defeat the Mastermind 1 time per turn no matter what. So my odds of defeating her 4, and then I also play where you have to defeat her a 5th time. So, I mean, man. Anyways, so Berserk. That was the only way of defeating her this turn. Because I needed that extra from the Berserk and it didn't happen. So I have all this attack that's going to do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm 1 short from being able to get that. So that was an awesome turn. Sometimes the game goes like that. I think that's the reason I started playing with the leads the way that that guy mentioned online. Just because then it gave you a chance to defeat that. When your deck's not cooperating. We got another Lady Deathstrike. Gives us a little bit of a reprieve. We should have a yellow in the discard pile. We do. So we'll do Adamantium Foot Claws. This is shield level 2, draw a card. Definitely have shield level 2. And I'm sure that's, yeah. I'll make sure it wasn't for every 2. It would say every 2, I would assume, yeah. So that, draw a card, and it man's out of time. Draw a card, and it man's out of time. Draw a card. My shield level is 2. And it's just getting that 7. We got 4 and 4. Alright. So that happens. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can at least recruit Mach 10, which is Soaring Flight. So it starts in my next hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave me with 1 left over, which does nothing. Alright. I'm going to defeat Lady Deathstrike, which lets me KO one of my heroes. I mean, I had 2 more attack, I just realized. I forgot to man out of time that last time, but it wouldn't have made a difference this time. Make sure I don't forget any other man out of times here. Nope. Alright, so these go here. Draw a 6 again. Okay. And I already draw 4, 5, 6. Add this to my hand. See if we lose right now. Do not. We have Lady Mastermind. This villain ascends to become a new Mastermind. So I have another Mastermind I'm fighting now. Cool. Oh, at least maybe I'll be able to defeat that one if I don't get enough. Alright. So we play these off, which are immediately... And it says you can't trigger the man out of times again. So, otherwise that would be really busted for him. But I do get to draw 2 cards. And now I'm going to play... I'll leave it here so that I remember it, though. I need to remember... So these are going to add in... I don't think anyone else had Hydra or Shield in their names. So that's going to make my Shield level 8, which is going to give me 2, 3, 4 recruit with her. Let's do it like this so that I remember it's specifically from her, since we have this weird thing going on. So we'll play the Mach 10. It's going to give me 4 recruit. All my heroes I recruit this turn have Soaring Flight. I get plus. If I trigger that light show, then I get +2 for each light show card I've played this turn. All right, so we got this. We'll go ahead and play this. I haven't done one yet, but it's the one where I get to draw a card. The next time I would trigger a class special ability this turn, I get +2. Oh, I have played a black. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play this. Lets me draw a card and it mans out of time. That triggered an ability, so I get +2 attack. I mean, all the extra spill off I can hopefully throw on her. Problem is, I need to get some. Once again, it's got to be some same person for Morgan Le Fay. Man, that's really a pain in the butt. That's going to man out of time. I do not have a yellow in there, so I might spend the 4 from here. No. Let's not make this confusing. I'll spend this 4 from Mockingbird to get this Mockingbird battle staves in there, or staves. Battle staves in there. And then now that that's in there, I can play this, which has X-Gene. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing. Oh, I'll trigger this to get another 2 attack, but it doesn't really matter. I'll blow whatever attack I need to just to get that. This just makes the negatives not so bad in this. Oh, and then the 4 recruit. Let me get another battle staves. do the 1, 2, 3 recruit to get a take cover. I only have 2 recruit left there. I have that. All that attack, I can't do anything with it. So this moves over here. Oh. Just checking for all my man out of times. Oh wait, everything I recruited that turn had soaring flight. So those all had soaring flight. I can't remember. I don't think I played the card yet because those. And I said I used those 4 to recruit that. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this is my deck, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we lose? Bot Legion. Alright. These go to my hand. We play these out. This will give me 2 attack. 1 recruit. Draw a card. I should be able to defeat Morgan Le Fay this turn. Because we got Battle Stabs, draw a card. Battle Stabs, draw a card. Should have done this the other way because I know I have a yellow in there right now, right? Actually, maybe I don't. Just seeing if my X gene kicked off. It did. So, draw a card. X gene, draw a card. Draw a card. I'm going to do the take cover, look at the top card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will discard it. If that card was a shield hero, I may send it to undercover. This is because I play with these, it's considered it does have a shield cover color because it wouldn't just be the base starting. So, send it to undercover. Shield level is 9. Battle Stabs, draw a card. Alright, I have enough to defeat Morgan Le Fay at least once. Let's hope this is something that can stave off some stuff. So I got 1 left over from Mockingbird, but it doesn't matter. I don't allow myself to be able to do that again anyways. Her fight is each other player in turn, so just me. KOs a non-gray hero from their discard pile, then gains a card from the KO pile that has a lower cost. Oh, I don't have anything in my discard pile, so there is nothing to KO. I'm gonna assume I couldn't KO nothing, so I couldn't gain it. Oh well, I cheated on that. I cheated, but each player KOs a non-gray hero from their discard pile, then gains a card from the KO pile that has a lower cost. But I have nothing to have a cost, which I would say then that means it's 0, so I should gain the starter, but I'm going to lose. I'm not going to lose that, man. Let's go. Draw a card. And I'll time that. Berserk. Does gain attack. Berserk does not gain an attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 recruit. 8 recruit. 1 recruit. Also defeat him. Go to the top 2 here. Oh, really? Well, this wasn't as good as I was thinking it was going to be. So I'll KO the Mach 10. Put that back on top. And that's it. Oh, got a man out of time. Man out of time. I don't think I'm supposed to, but I'm going to go ahead and gain the 0 for her ability. I want to bog my deck down, but I really don't know how to read or interpret that. I'm thinking since there wasn't no card to trigger it, then it shouldn't have a trigger. This wouldn't make an effect either. Since I play with the beliefs in my thing, every time I defeat, and this is more of so that if I was playing someone who had a special ability, every time I defeat a mastermind, I should defeat that one that last time, but I'm not going to go back that far. I have to gain a flaw / doubt and a talent / belief. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what am I doing? Where's my deck? It sucks because I saw that card. It's a really good card. Alright, let's see if we lose right here. How? Oh, another. Man. Guess the odds are basically it would have to be the last 2 cards would have to be the. Oh no, it don't matter. Yep, so we're just trying to get a good score. We pretty much lost this one. Just because I like playing with the hard mode, like you go and defeat the villain once, but anyways. Oh. So that came out. We trigger our man out of times. Roll that. 2 attack. Get 1 recruit. That goes there. Gonna draw a card. Okay. So draw a card. Send 2 from the shield officer stack undercover over there. 11. So that means I get 5 recruit. That's Mockingbirds. It doesn't matter, but the 3, 4, 5 attack from Mockingbird. I'll draw a card, which triggers man out of time. I will play Battle Stabs, which lets me draw a card. That is 7 from Mockingbird. So we're going to go ahead and defeat Morgan Le Fay. Which says, fight each. It's our Sorceress Blast. Each other player discards a red hero or gains a wound. A red hero or gains a wound. I only have 1 in my whole deck. I don't have 1, of course, so I gain a wound. Since that don't matter, remembering that it's Mockingbirds, I'm going to go ahead and just move that over there. Okay. That. Should have played that a little different. Draw a card. I will play this, look at the top card of my deck, discard it and put it back. I'll put it back. I was checking for the other part. That triggered, which gives me 2 more attack. Don't really matter. Draw a card. I'll pay 3 to recruit this into my discard pile. I'll play this to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4 to recruit that. This is where I play with the special rules. So yeah, he's just someone that's taking up space. I can get a victory point by beating him because it goes to my victory point pile. But does put a gear or one of these cards. So it puts it on one of it. Puts it on Morgan Le Fay. What it does in this case, it gives it the swift ability. So when I fight her next time, I would gain a wound. That's what would happen. Attack. So these don't matter anymore. Guess Berserk twice. Which gives me 2 more attack. Attack there. And then XG with that, count your discard pile Berserk that many times. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, it's going to give me a crap ton of attack, but I mean, I'm going to defeat the Doombot Legion. KO that. Get that back on top. Defeat a Morgan Le Fay again, so really this should be here. I'm going to go ahead and use this and my extra recruit to go ahead and defeat this guy. Alright, can't really recruit anymore, otherwise my stack's going to run out even faster. But that's about it. That's all I got. Alright, this all goes here. This all goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the Master Strike, which is probably going to be one of the... Each player reveals their hand and chooses a 3-cost hero from it. She dominates that hero. Guess I'll let her dominate the Adamantium Foot Claws. And then Celine dominates all the 0 costs. Heroes. So much stuff in the KO pile. Pretty sure that's the only 2. I haven't been super getting rid of stuff, and these are kind of the new. Yeah, let's see anything else. Oh, actually, I just realized she won't get one of these. Do I have a red in my hand? I did not. Technically, I had to gain one of these because of the Master Strike. I forgot to trigger the Master Strike. Then she dominates this. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Then it goes to my turn. This happens. I draw a card. Oh, now you're in my hand. Help me now. Play that to draw a card. Play that to draw a card. Play that to Berserk, which does give me 2 attack on hers. I will KO this wound from my hand, or from my discard pile, I mean. I will play Take Cover, look at the top card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I'll discard it. That card was a shield hero, you may send it under cover. I'll send it under cover. It's a starter, so it's supposed to have the shield thing on it. I'll play this talent, which is draw a card. Forgot this would be in the discard pile now. Shield level 2, draw a card. Draw a card. Trigger. Look at the top card of my deck. Discard it or put it back. Put it back. So we'll just play these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got more than enough to defeat both of them, so I'll take that. I don't want to take it, but I get that. Defeated 2, get that. Not defeat Mortal and Fey, which was pointless, because that's definitely game, because the one of those has to be a scheme twist. Yep. And then that knocks this out, and Morgan Le Fay was able to divide and conquer. Alright. I'm going to try to do this quickly. I'm not going to go through a lot of niceties. I misnoticed for some reason my camera's saying the memory card's running out, so we're just going to score it up real fast. Alright, so 8 twists happen, so that means that if you do the solo points thing, that means 8 times 3, that's negative 24. We didn't have any escapes. We didn't have any bad things carried away, so we're at negative 24, 22, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13, 7, 6, 5, 4, positive 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we lost to Divide and Conquer, and the score is 34. I know there's probably a lot of confusing things in there. I didn't really go into much description on it. I'll try to in the future ones that I do, but that was fun, even though it was a loss. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.